Hello friends and welcome. So last time we worked on this Pierce Govenor here, and what happened to that was one of you noticed, because when the Govenor stopped working, I switched Govenors. I put a spare one on that I had, and one of you noticed that this oil level plug here was out, so all the oil came out. Now I don't know when I got the tractor last March, a year ago. I don't know if that plug was already out or vibrated out or whatever. So we took the Govenor apart, and I could see like the shaft in there that slides to push the plunger to this lever here was kind of stuck. So once I had it apart, I sprayed it real good with PB Blaster, and I let it sit for about a week. And then I noticed everything was working fine. So I put the Govenor back together, and I took this plug out. I filled it with oil on top here. So as soon as the oil starts coming out of this plug here, just stick the plug back in. That means it has enough oil. Also, I wasn't going to do anything with this, but a lot of you wanted to see what was going on as far as what happened to the Govenor. I wasn't going to bother with it because I do, besides the one we put on there, I have two other extra Govenors on there. But then I got curious myself to see what was going on with it. A lot of you wanted me to take it apart to see what was going on. A lot of you gave me some helpful hints, and did some investigation yourself. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for all the comments. Okay, so right now, I'll show you exactly what happened to that Govenor. Since it ran out of oil and it wasn't working anymore, you set the throttle to operating speed, right? Just to, I think it's 2,600 RPM. I'm not really sure exactly. And what's supposed to happen is, right now when you have it set at the correct running RPM, this should be full throttle. And then when you start it up, this will back off to its normal running RPM. And what was happening was I started noticing, I think it was a couple of storms ago, we had a foot of snow. And I was noticing that the Govenor was not pushing this rod to give it more throttle when it was under a load. So it was actually only operating, I would say, between 1/8 and 1/4 throttle. So we knew the Govenor wasn't working as far as that went. What I'm going to do right now is I'll take this off. All right, so that Govenor we worked on, can't even talk right, was a Pierce. This one is, I think it's pronounced Hoof, H-O-O-F. And this Govenor here takes grease instead of oil because it doesn't have that level plug in here and nowhere to put the oil in. So I think that this is one of those. This Govenor worked good. We used it during the blizzard. It was working great. But I just want to finish off, after what we did to the Govenor. I'm curious to see if it works too. So we'll put that Govenor on here to test it and see how it does. I don't know, as you saw, you can see now, I put the mounting bracket back on, and I got a lot of extra rods and Govenor stuff. I put this Govenor rod on here. I might have to adjust that. All it is it's very easy to do. It has a clip on here. You actually put the clip on, pass this through the bell crank here, and then you fold it down and clip it to the rod here, and it'll hold the it holds this all together. On the inside here, we have this other rod here with the spring on it. We can leave that on. I'll just undo the spring from the lever here. And it has 9/16 wrench we'll be using to get this nut off here. And we're going to have to pull off the hitch bracket support here. I'll have to just pull that back off, whatever it takes. This part here where the nut goes on has a slide, so you could slide the governor to, tighten up the belt tension on that. And down here it has a bolt that goes through the bracket into the engine mount bolt here. You just have to tighten that up, and I'm not going to make it too tight. I don't want to put too much stress on anything because everything's real old here. Like the fan, it's actually the fan belt that this wheel rides on here. And then we'll see how it works. But I'll be back to you as soon as I get it back together again. You have to be careful with this adjustment though here. You have to be very careful because if you don't adjust this right, it could over rev and then you got problems. But I can't show you, but I can just feel it just has a little bit of tension on the bell crank here, to where it goes full throttle. And then, like I said, when you start it up, the governor will bring it down to regular running RPM. Okay, so the governor's still making that noise like it was when it started failing. First it didn't have any power, wasn't powering up the engine, then it started making noise. It's still making that noise, and also I got it wedged up in the snow pile here. See, it's just bogging down. So something went bad inside the governor. Alright, so we tried to fix it, and we didn't succeed, so I'm going to put that other governor back on it. And whatever went wrong in there, I don't know. I don't know anything about governors. We just thought, we would try to fix it and see what was up with it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.